All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for yet another race hosted today on my channel. Welcome. In case you don't know me, it is me, House joined today with the legendary Raichu. Welcome. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I can't complain. I'm not legendary, however, but I appreciate the compliment nevertheless.
And today we have something special on the decks. We have Medical Soda 2 Substance run by 3 people. We've got BathSaltedPeanuts, Theory, and JMC. The greatest ones we have right now on deck. At least to my knowledge. There's probably better ones, but I don't care. These are the ones that showed up. So we are soon getting ready to race. Everyone's preparing. Just gonna quickly ask, and yeah, what will we see today? Raichu, can you give us a quick glance in the category? Because I think it's a full game, very easy.
Yeah. So what they're playing is very easy PC. Now it's the easiest difficulty, obviously, but it's definitely one of the hardest runs, in my opinion. It's been so heavily optimized over the last 2 years, maybe a little more. Kind of spearheaded by the likes of D-Limes and Apache and a couple of others. So it's very easy, but only by name. It's definitely very easy. I'm unsure if any of them will go for like some of the harder glitches, like swim glitch, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they probably will, just because, and they might not if they know that they're quite ahead or quite far behind. They might kind of play it that way. We've seen that before with races, and they're flying off. They're flying off.
Just started them off right here.
So it's like, as I said, it's very easy, but only by name. It's not a very easy category at all.
Yeah.
Now I'm not sure. Most of them are probably using turbo. Bath or Jeans is using sunglasses. Good man, Bath. So yeah, they're straight off. There's no delay.
Yep.
One of the nice things about Very Easy is you can knock guards out like that with one shot of your M9, no matter where you hit them. Another really nice thing is alerts clear when you get to a set. So if you get an alert here, it's gone in the next room. And then one of the really nice things about PC is it loads really, really fast. And the loads don't count towards your IGT, which is nicer again.
Very nice.
So yeah, they're just kind of flying off, heading up to Olga. I guess we're hoping for a left Olga. I think Very Easy. I'm actually not sure. That could have changed, but I think left Olga is still the fastest. And the reason being is you can loop Olga if she goes left around the tarp and skip her little stupid cutscene about her family or whatever shite she talks about. I don't really pay attention. So Theory got a right Olga. JMC got a right Olga. And Bath got a lot. So Bath had a bit of an unfortunate one. He missed that.
Oh no!
Been with the unit since I was born.
It's okay. It's not major because you can actually body shot Olga and get the same amount of damage on Very Easy as a headshot. It's just he did lose a little bit of time because she kind of went a weird way.
My Fury and JMC are on the same frame, really.
Yeah, they're synced up to no end. Now Bath's having a bit of trouble. Bath, who I will point out rejected the good luck before the race.
That's on him now.
He's suffering. And he got through all the same. So JMC and Theory are literally synced. And you love to see this. So I think Theory was going for the dab drop. Unfortunately, he didn't get it, that's fine. It only saves like 0.8 seconds anyway.
Yeah.
So a bit of menuing, bit of running, bit of shooting, bit of ammo, classic stuff. And this, you'll see the alerts will clear room to room, and that's very nice because you can just like storm through a room and not worry about an alert. What you worry about then is getting kicked in the face on the way out. But
yeah,
these guys
want to avoid that damage. So yeah. Despite it being very easy, you still want to be as fast as possible, and getting punched away, of course, takes time off.
Yeah, the last thing you want to get is punched or kicked because they are so slow to get back up off the ground. Oh my god, they're so slow. Snake or Raiden will spend an eternity on the ground like a soccer player. Just really milk it,
Yeah. I gotta double check that I don't host 2 people at the same time, but it's literally Fury and JMC are point on point, almost the same.
It's terrifying in a way.
Yeah.
So what they're using here is the I think they call it the swag engine room. So so Bath is avoiding this altogether. But what JMC and Theory have done, they've just dropped down, caused that guy to get all angsty, while Snake recovers from the broken leg he got, which he recovered from very quickly. That guy starts to call out on his radio. You'll shoot the radio, and that will cause those backup guys to spawn. And all of that nonsense is to skip one cutscene in the engine room here, which Bath will get. You'll see Bath gets it, and it saves like a half second at most. But it's a really cool VE exclusive strat. That I think it's VE exclusive anyway.
Yeah.
I thought he missed that for a second, and then on we go. I know they're definitely not the same feed because JMC is holding his gun up and Theory is not. So again, this kind of one of the rooms where being able to knock people out in one shot really helpful, because if you're super quick, you can avoid an alert. JMC didn't. That's no big deal. So JMC got kicked in the face. That's unfortunate.
So Theory in the lead now, definitely no more parallels.
Yeah, so like even like you see like one kick and Theory's gotten a good little boost ahead of JMC. Now it's not major, and JMC could catch up just like that, especially at the guard rush. The guard rush can be so random. But we'll see how Theory handles guard rush. There's kind of two ways you might see people well, 3 ways. First way is you'll just spam USP over and over again and just hope they die quickly. The other one is you can just shoot them in the head with the USP, which is a little harder because you have to aim. Or the third is you can just go with the M9. The M9 is obviously the slowest. So Bath is doing pretty well. He's catching up. We see the ladder glitch. One punch from Theory. God bless. Oh god, he has that like weird ass Lions ladder glitch. I don't like.
Oh no.
How does JMC? I hate that, man. It gives me the fear. Oh, rip.
Rip. Should we just get new? Yeah.
It's like JMC just knew. And he was like, nah, I'm not doing that.
I'm going.
So now JMC is clearly in the lead. Now this is actually pretty bad for Theory. This is a big time loss. Anyway, is she gonna be brave and do it again? What a man, dude. Okay. I mean, that works. Bit of an awkward way, but look, if it works, it's better than there to continue, that's for sure. So JMC's going for 2 spot. Boom, boom. He's going to take another 2 pictures from the 2nd spot, hence 2 spot. There's also 3 spot and 4 spot. You can already tell. Which one is which.
Yeah. And James finishing the tanker.
We're the 6:19 on the clock. Let's see if Theory can beat. No, he can't.
Nope. Nope.
On Bath also. So Theory is actually behind now at this point.
Oh yeah.
Unless Bath fucked up a picture. Oh, sorry, I probably should swear. Unless Bath's good. No, he didn't. So yeah. Theory and JMC were leading, and now he's losing. That's very easy, man. That's just how it happens. I told you.
That's how it goes. Small things.
I said it. Just because it's called very easy, it doesn't make it easy. Oh god, and the save boss. Oh no. Poor Theory. It's probably getting to him a little bit now.
Probably, yeah.
So it can be very stressful to get it, especially in a race. Like there's actually no understanding how difficult and how stressful a race is until you partake in one.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like a regular run, which, you know, you're just kind of racing against your own PB, I guess. There's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But it's really bloody stressful to be racing against other people. Because I guess, like, even if you're just doing it for fun, which we are in this case, you still want to win, you know? You still want to be the one that wins. So you kind of put a lot of pressure on yourself, and yeah.
I remember my first race, I was like that nervous, and I was like 10 minutes behind my PB or something like that. It was really, really bad. But the more you do, the better it is. And it's always fun to host these races, so I'm glad we could make this happen tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun to watch a race than be in one.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So Bat's going to get the M9. He must think himself BMN. And like, this doesn't lose any time, and it actually increases your ammo. So when you get to the stray route, he's going to have another pack of ammo up there waiting for him.
Yep. So James team both Bath have now the M9. Fury waited instead.
Yeah, Theory hasn't bothered. And I think he's trying to do a strat that makes the elevator come slightly faster. That Tyler found.
Let's hope it does.
Yeah, he needs it. He needs it more than that pack of ammo, I'm not gonna lie. There you go. We should JMC with the pack of ammo. Now, I mean, that's not a big deal either way, because it's very easy, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But I think the alternative is you pick up a package with D, which is a little slower, so it's better if you can do this. You save yourself a little bit of time, but
yeah.
Either way, it's not major. You're talking about like a half a second either way.
Understand.
So James, he is absolutely flying.
Mm.
Like a bat out of hell. Bat is actually not too far behind him, despite his Olga errors.
Hey, he caught quite up. Yep.
And I mean, it's to be fair, like considering Bath had some Olga flubs and Theory had to continue, like they're all relatively pretty close to each other, which is nice to see. So there's no point saying, you couldn't say, okay, like a Bath out of hell. I love it. You can't like call this race at this point just because it was a continue. I mean, anything could happen, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not over yet.
No, certainly not. Not over to the score screen. Yeah,
I definitely saw James choke in the later stuff, and definitely fall behind. So it's a long run still to go.
Definitely. I mean, anything can happen here. I mean, Fat Man. Especially Fat Man. Braze, Olga. Not Olga. Olga. Excuse me. Braze.
What gonna say? Harrier. Just, yeah.
It was a Harrier I was trying to think. I was thinking of. I don't even know. Oh man, it's late. It's late. Leave me alone. But yeah, the Harrier. I think that would be the big one that I guess these guys would be worried about. I know I'm worried. I'm worried for them. Because the Harrier is not fun. But how's I've been talking a lot? What do you think is going to happen here? Who do you think is going to win? Who's going to take home the gold?
I've seen James C quite a lot recently, and he definitely has his confidence and he's just at it almost every day. So consistency will be key for him, I think. And Fury, on the other hand, not so much. Said we both stream usually at the same time. BathSaltedPeanuts will be the surprise for me, I think. Could be all the way around. My bet would be on James C right now, as far as I know him.
Yeah, so like for me, I'd kind of go the opposite way and I'd say Theory. Simply because James, he is very good at MGS2, there's no doubt about it. But he is very quick to get stressed when things are not going his way. Yeah. You know, he's definitely had a lot of good runs, but he's also screwed up a lot of good runs just based on nothing but his own stress, you know.
Yes.
Now I know Bath is actually putting himself at a little bit of a disadvantage because Bath refuses to use turbo. He doesn't like it. He's like me. I don't really like turbo either.
A purist in that sense.
Exactly, yeah. And if these guys are using turbo, he's actually putting himself at a little bit of a disadvantage here because turbo is really important in its own little way.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't mean he's going to lose the race because of it. That's just not how it works. But it's not helpful. I'll put it that way. But maybe
I think it will be important at Vamp later, right? Because we definitely do use it there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see how Vamp goes actually, because I think one of James's biggest hurdles is Vamp and the Harrier.
Yeah.
Harrier and Vamp are his kryptonite, I guess, or kryptonites in this case.
Multiple ones is even worse.
Yeah, it's not good enough just have one thing to go wrong. He has more than one thing.
Yeah.
Terrible. But yeah, it's anybody's race still. Who knows?
Yeah. But everyone is actually going the same route here because there's a variance where you can go counterclockwise, I think, thanks to the boxes that you can use to travel around here.
Well, there's a couple of ways to do bombs, but like we used to do it. Do you start in strut C? We used to go B, A, F, E, D, but now we go C, D, E, F, B, A, and back to C again.
Yeah.
Basically do it backwards because it's a little bit faster. And then you can do a box route and stuff like that. I believe that's quite hard though, and kind of mostly for multi-segment or like world record attempts or whatever. Not really race viable. And I'm not sure if any of these guys even use it, to be honest.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's so many ways of doing it. But yeah, it's always nice to see them doing the same one because you can keep track of. It's a little harder to know who's ahead and behind.
Absolutely.
When they're all kind of splintered in different directions, like. And yeah, I guess somebody did the damage cancel. I think it was JMC.
There's somebody there.
Theory avoided the mines. Screw it.
There you go.
I agree with Theory there because, like, again, you don't want to get knocked down on the bridge. But JMC's also took a risk to make sure that he can't in future trips through that bridge. So yeah, but he's ahead now. Go BMM. So he'll play at risk, you know. I feel like if he knows he's ahead, he's going to play a bit more ballsy as well. You just love B, man. It's just so fun to watch. It's like the epitome of a speedrun.
Yeah.
Just go as fast as you bloody can and screw everything. There's some bad cartwheels from Theory. That's not good.
James C getting ready here now with the distance freeze, which I find absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, he freezes from behind. So there's one thing about cartwheels is they give you an extra bit of speed, like it's a little faster. But if you cartwheel into something, that's bad. You're actually losing time. So it's like a fine balance between choosing your cartwheels wisely to save time and being careful that you don't cartwheel into the geometry because you're going to lose time that way. Which a lot of people struggle with because moving Raiden, he's pretty difficult to move in the first place. And when you start cartwheeling all over the bloody place, it's just so much harder trying to control them like that. So I personally prefer to kind of keep it to straight paths, like long bridges and stuff like that, as opposed to trying to cartwheel around corners and all that kind of nonsense. Moving in this game is hard, man. This game is hard. Which AMC is down to his second to last bomb. We're going to be going back to Strut C. Or, sorry. Yeah, JMC. I'm looking at Bat and talking about JMC. What the hell?
These two also JMC very close, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, they're pretty much, like, right behind one another.
This is like 3 seconds, maybe.
I mean, it's enough that JMC got kicked in the face here. Bat could take the lead. Like, as simple as that. Fortune actually will be very interesting, because Fortune can save or lose you a ton of time if it goes well or right. So this is actually a little bit of a new thing that we do now. Time was we'd grab the sensor and then freeze the bomb, but it was found out that if you freeze the bomb first, when you grab the sensor, you get the codec you'd get on the bridge immediately, as opposed to if you do it the other way. So if you grab the sensor and then freeze the bomb, when you go out onto the what's it called, BC bridge, that codec Bat just skipped. It would happen, but Raiden would stand still for like maybe 1 or 2 seconds, and then the codec would come in. So you're actually saving just a little bit of time by grabbing the sensor afterwards. It's these little things that you like, and it's funny when you think that this game is more, what, 20 years older thereabouts. And this stuff was only found out like a couple of months ago. It's crazy, like, when you think about it. You're always finding something out. Like, speedrun is always a school day.
Absolutely.
But,
I mean, just with Metal Gear Solid 1 also, we had huge skips again, and over 30 seconds saved.
Yeah, like, and it's just, you think you found, so there's no such thing as you found everything. Absolutely. A game is never fully optimized. You can always find something, even if it's only small. You'll always find something.
Yeah.
So we're pretty close here between, like, I mean, none of them are too far behind each other. Obviously, Theory is lagging behind by, we'll say, a room or so. JMC is a good 2 rooms ahead, and Bat's about a room behind JMC at this point. Oh, Platonic, I found everything. Of course.
He's a wiki guy.
MGS2. He is MGS2. The embodiment thereof.
And soon as we have the last bomb ready, we are getting over to Fat Man. One of my favorite fights, at least casually, I think. Super fun to just chase him around. If you're quick enough to just stop in there.
You're forgetting about Fortune. You're forgetting about Fortune.
She doesn't count, man. You just stand and wait.
Wait a second. Are we going to debut the Fortune skip here? Is this what's going to happen?
I didn't say anything.
Solid Snake died 2 years ago on that tanker.
Yeah, I'm very sorry to inform. Solid Snake is dead.
But he's also here in the shell. So either he survived, or there are two of them.
There's a time paradox.
That's impossible.
My favorite.
Just like there's 3 screens at once. What is going on, man? 3 speedruns? You lucky people. Yes. So JMC has started Fortune. So what he's doing here is he's punching 3 times. What you basically want to do here is position yourself in a way where you get Fortune to kind of fire rapidly. Because in very easy, normal, and I think hard, she'll just kind of shoot one at a time. She won't shoot very quickly. But if you get yourself in the right type of position, which was found by Tino, by the way, she'll just kind of just constantly lay into you. And that's what you want, because this fight is, as we understand, determined solely on Fortune destroying the environment. So you'll see he's kind of going to specific positions at specific times. He's trying to get her to destroy certain things in the room, the barrels, the boxes, those wooden boxes, the forklift. As I understand, the forklift comes first, then you want her to get rid of those wooden boxes, and then you want her to get rid of the barrels. And all of this is like planned out perfectly, basically, to make sure that you get things done as quickly as possible. So a small error here can mean a lot of time lost.
There we go.
So I mean, Theory is kind of flying through. Bath is flying through. Bath's finished.
He's finished.
I think Theory's having a little bit of trouble with Fortune. She's not quite behaving like she should be.
Mm-hmm.
She was having a little trouble, from what I could see, in getting that first barrel blown up. So he's gonna hang around here. So now Fortune and JMC and Jeans are like right on top of each other at this point. JMC missed. God damn it, dude. Can we just switch the feed so I'm right when I talk? Bath just missed the chaps. That's not the biggest deal in the world. It's not great, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. So we'll live, but it's better than getting hit by the mines, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just tear across. But now we're getting to Fat Man. I know you were very excited for Fat Man. We're almost there. Don't worry about it.
I'm disappointed nobody's good Fortune. It's so easy. I'm going to show you next time.
I'm going to show you next time. Never plays MGS2. When I play MGS2, I'll show you. When you play MGS2? Never. Whenever.
I think when I start playing MGS2, we will have found it. That's the idea.
Yeah, that's it. You just play it when it's found. And you're like, come here, I told you I'd show you.
Yeah, see you in 2056 or something.
But yeah, we're getting all turned around. Yeah, so JMC is still ahead. Flying up to Fat Man. He's really excited to go to Fat Man. Do you think we're going to see any non-lethal Fat Mans?
I think all of them will go lethal. I know JMC, I think, prefers it. But non-lethal, as I understand it, is a little bit faster, right?
Mm-hmm. It is indeed, because you can get Batman in one cycle, basically. You just knock him over, 4 headshots, and goodbye. As opposed to when you do it lethally, you have to knock him down twice, which is unfortunate. Also, he has terrible amount of iframes on the SOCOM as well.
Oh gosh.
Which is terrible. When
JMC going lethal, Bath going lethal.
You can't skip me. I'm inevitable for a million.
I mean, you're still talking, so guess we're fucked.
Get right.
And JMC finished first here. Very nice.
So Bath having a little bit of trouble with Fat Man, not gonna lie.
Yep.
This isn't ideal, but it's not the worst I've seen.
Nope. Ready to defuse everyone and then we're off.
So Theory actually had a really nice bomb there. He had a fast defuse. And they all went lethal. I'm disappointed. Yep. Oh wow, that was really nice. Jesus.
As I said, everyone lethal.
But like Theory's was like, wow, that was nice, dude.
Hmm.
Ooh. Ooh. That's what
maybe
you
get a chance to catch up a little bit.
Definitely.
It's not fully decided yet still. That's what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm. Now, aims will be the next big thing that could save or lose these guys a lot of time. JMC will obviously be hoping for a good aim. He doesn't want to like push his time back too far, especially because Bat is like right on his ass. JMC, what are you doing?
There? Yeah. Casually lying down and going for a nap. I get it. It's late.
Hey, he's tired. He's been running around. You needed a second.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we laugh, but like those little things like that are going to help Bat catch up to him, you know?
Absolutely.
what I'm guessing happened there was a seam crouch. Which I'm not even going to get. I don't even want to talk about seam crouches. They're just horrible. But for some reason in this stupid game, if you roll at the wrong point on the floor, in many floors, it's not even just one, Raiden will just crouch or Snake will just crouch. And it's like, why though? Like, why is that happening to me right now?
Yeah. The game would be like, understandable, have a nice day, but first lie down.
And big shout out to Sparty who... because we didn't have a clue that you could pick up the 8K here until Sparty did a very easy all dog tag run, no less. And whoever verified it on speedrun.com watched it and found that out, and our minds were blown. Honestly, we had no idea.
Did you see this?
Just like, but it was like what was hilarious was Sparty. He didn't know we didn't know. He was like, "What do you mean you didn't know this?" What?
I always did like
I thought
this.
everyone knew. Yeah, that was what he said. He's like, this is what I've been doing for years. I was like, I thought you all knew. Like, no, we didn't. Why do you think we pick it up and shut out? Of course we didn't know.
That's the best thing. And you're just like, all of a sudden, like, oh, here's a free time save. Oh, okay.
And it's a massive time save. You don't have to go to Strat F. It's huge.
Absolutely.
We were actually open at the time as well that you could just go straight to the Shell 2 connecting bridge and pick up the PSG one there. Unfortunately, you can't. But yeah, we were like, it was crazy, man. Oh no, JMC.
What is James doing there? This does not look intentional.
No, I think he might have rolled at the wrong point and got himself an alert, which is unfortunate. It does happen.
Oh boy, oh boy.
He's okay. He's all good. It's all good. Everybody just calm down.
So back ahead again. Because he's correct, right?
Yep. By just a bit now. Again, aims could change the course of this very quickly. So what we're seeing here is these guys are going to do a little setup here so that they can quickly choke the guard and just immediately get him to the scanner. They're also taking off their BDU. Oh dear, JMC. They're also taking off their BDUs because the game loads a little faster when you're not wearing the BDU because it's a good game.
Oh,
I don't get it. Oh my
goodness. That was an
goodness.
insanely fast one.
Oh my god.
This is the PAL key of MGS1, but in MGS2.
Yep.
Where's aims?
That's God aims. That's a God aims.
GG already.
Okay, so that was a good aims for James.
Fury taking the longest route.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
my god, all the way at the end.
He's getting trolled, man. Yeah,
oh
trolled.
my god.
Ah, lad. So we had a God aims, a good aims, and a troll.
We got all of them.
We really did. We got a lovely bag there of aims. A lovely selection of aims. Like a Christmas selection box, but aims.
Some good ones, some bad ones, and then just the final one.
Poor. I actually feel bad for Theory, man, because that is like 20 seconds lost or so. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And you can't even do anything about it. Like, it's just the dice that the game rolled for you, I guess. Yep. But yeah, Bath is, I'm sure, swimming in joy that he got a God aims. Probably shocked. I'm shocked, honestly. I didn't expect to see that. So he's definitely kind of pushed his lead a little bit further. Now, regardless whether James he had that flub down in the in B1, he'd still be quite a bit ahead considering that God aims. But again, like when it comes to aims, anyone in the first row of hostages is good.
Yep.
But just that being the very first one, that's what you want. That's what you want.
Yeah.
But then Harrier's coming up, so you know, aims pales in comparison to the Harrier.
Yep.
I'm not sure how
two
that
phases,
Harrier
right?
is.
Yeah.
The Harrier? Well, no, you get one. Ideally, you never get to the second or third phase. If you get to the second phase on very easy, you've really done a bad job. You want to finish him in like the die shots, to be honest.
I see.
I just don't know I just want to see how Bath does the Harrier because he came into my stream the other day.
Oh.
While I was making some mistakes, told me, "Oh, you really know what you're doing? Know what you're right to." And then I did like a perfect Harrier, and he was like, "Shut his mouth." So I'm like,
showing you can do it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Absolutely.
But Harrier sucks, and I mean, he just loves to kill runs, especially on very easy because it's again this category is so tight that like any amount of time loss is bad. So I'd be interested to see. So I wonder how he'll handle this first cipher. So he's going to take it easy. He's going in with the zoom. Makes sense. It's a race. Nobody needs to be. No need to show off. No need to be a hero here.
Yeah.
Because if you blow
James
up that
is not too
cipher,
far off, it feels like. Only a few seconds.
forget it. I'm just watching your stream.
Yep. The Fury's still far behind. Did not have much. Alright, let's see, BSP. What are you doing?
2, 3.
Use this.
Oh, okay. Sure. Interesting. Oh no!
Oh no, Fury for game over.
I'm not really sure what the hell that's doing. 4.
I think he missed one.
So James, she's kind of took a hand easy on with a 4 shot. That's fine. I respect it. Now the thing is, Theory had a bit of a mistake. If he gets a perfect 5 shot, 5+1, and finishes that die shot, he will be quite a bit ahead. Or he can pull back like a good bit of time here. Not ahead, sorry. But he can definitely pull back some time here. James is just going to finish up here if he lands these die shots, which isn't a given. He could screw it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, rip.
Please done now.
Let's just shorten it to jeans.
Yep.
So Theory's going for the die shots, yep. I didn't curse anybody.
Man.
It's my fault they played the game wrong.
Exactly.
You know?
I was saying, skip fortune, save a huge time.
No, my fault they didn't play the game optimally. Come on.
Exactly.
I didn't curse them, they cursed themselves. So Theory's having a rough time with it. Now, I have to imagine this is part stress more than anything. After 2 continues, you would kind of get a little stressed like this. So he's getting to the missile phase. That's never good. We don't want to see this ever on very easy. Oh,
yep.
Look, he handled it well.
Encountered the enemy.
Now he could still catch up. I mean, Vamp. It's just once you get past Vamp 1, things start to get a little harder. It gets harder to catch up at that point.
Oh, Fury fell down. No.
Oh my
That's
life.
unfortunate. So never continue for him. He might lose his nerves now at this point. He's very far behind.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, Theory catching up.
And another time. Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, less than likely at this point. It could happen. It's just very unlikely. But Bat is kind of commanding this lead. He's holding on to his lead. He's not letting it get to him. I'm not sure if he knows he's ahead right now, or if he's just vibing. It's kind of
who knows?
It's kind of hard to tell you. I always love to know if to wonder, are they watching this, or are they just kind of focusing, are they kind of keeping an eye, or what's going on? Are they listening to me shit talk them? Maybe that's what's getting to them.
Yeah, it could be. I personally never like to see my other people racing, like when it's actually serious. I don't know. We have a race coming up on June 27th at UKSG, me versus Nick RP Green and MGS1. That will be much more relaxed, so I don't mind watching him.
Yeah, like I hate watching the other, because it puts me, if I know I'm ahead or behind, it kind of makes me react in a way I'm not comfortable with. So Theory's playing it really safe here on the ledge. He doesn't want to risk falling again. Understandable. Bat heading off to grab his Nikita. JMC just about to follow him. So they're pretty much about to high five here, as we put it. Yep. Now Bat could kill the president if he's not careful. That's the thing that could happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but it could. I guess they buy sub to my channel. They buy sub to my channel.
And also, if you like the show, always remember follow Apache Smash on Twitter. Very important.
And of course, follow this Twitch channel or your band.
Also, yes.
What are you doing?
So we're heading through the vents. The president. The president's an idiot.
Thanks, there, girl.
But
Why?
He didn't kill the president. Well done, Bath.
V.
He hit him twice, but it could happen. Anything could happen. I've seen it done. Poor Apache actually killed one of his world records to it. God, it bless his soul.
Rest
Terrible.
in peace now. He's playing MGS3.
Yeah, maybe that's what made him quit.
I get it.
6 stingers. Oh, 6 stingers will be... How many do you need for Vamp on B? I think it's like 5? Question mark?
I don't know.
I took these photos.
I'm in an ocean. So we'll... I was about to say, well, Theory 2 Swim Glitch. I hope not. Right now, at least. Because it actually reminds me, Stealth Edge was once in a race. And... Or no, Drix. He was in a race. And he was a little behind. And kind of just... As we were saying about nerves and stress and stuff, just because this is a bit quiet for the moment.
Yeah.
About nerves and stress and that. He just forgot himself entirely and swim glitched to Vamp before meeting the president soft lock.
Oh, damn. It's over then.
In a race. Oh yeah, forget about it. You can't get back from that. But yeah. Well, now this, like I said, Bat's a little bit ahead here, but Vamp is very important. Will he swim glitch? I doubt it. Will JMC swim glitch? He could, and that'll put him ahead if he gets a good one.
Would love to see it, for sure.
Yeah, Bat skipping the swim glitch. Smart. The swim glitch on PC is actually really hard because of the frame rate. You have to press the buttons faster, so it's not fun.
Okay.
So we'll see about JMC, what he'll do. I think he'll do it.
Is he setting up?
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting there. This looks ridiculous. Right,
Piss
just
off, he's
flying in
getting
the air.
Yeah, I was gonna say, piss off, he's getting the ones at 2 side. Oh my, nice.
Oh my god.
On the buys. Up to Scotland.
There we go.
That's it. Forget about it. So this is really big for JMC. This could... Oh no. Surface just a little bit too early there. You want to make sure that you're actually underneath Vamp's room before you surface.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, help us.
He did the D-lines.
Get away from the door, JMC. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Oh boy.
So unfortunately, he had a wonderful swim glitch, and it amounts to nothing.
It looked cool though, and I mean, come on.
Because he was just a little bit too close to that door. So when you're surfacing from the swim glitch, we'll talk about Vamp when Theory gets there. You need to surface in Vamp's room, so to speak, but you can't be too close to the door. You can't be too far away from it. You can't be too out on the edges. So you kind of want to get in the middle somewhere and just surface. But yeah, it's a tricky glitch to manage. To actually get it done. Oh, there's Theory going for 2. God bless his soul. So like this is kind of one of the challenges with this glitch. It's difficult to kind of get riding in the air like that, and then also controlling riding like that is very difficult because you have to be careful not to press up, or riding's going to like the glitch breaks if you press up basically.
Ah, I see. Theory also going for it now. So yeah.
And when you enter the ceiling, like you can see Theory is doing, the camera doesn't follow you, so the camera goes all loopy. It doesn't know what to do. So it's definitely a difficult glitch to work with. So
Theory did it better for sure.
He got better into Vamp's room, but his glitch overall was worse.
Yeah.
If I'm going to speak frankly. Bodied. Dismantled. So
if you could see both of them together, the good parts. Another race maybe.
Yeah, so basically if you took like JMC's setup and Theory's finish, that would be like a really good swim glitch.
Maybe then they'd stand a chance.
Yeah. So Lethal Vamp is kind of over so quick on PC, you barely have time to talk about it, but basically just spam with stingers and he dies. It's great. On PC it's a little bit difficult because there's no lag to kind of help you, but I know there's like setups and tricks and stuff with turbo and that can really make it easier, but it's still it's a tricky fight and it does cost a lot of runs. I'm happy to see all of them pulled it off very successfully. Now with JMC and Bath, they're just dealing with Emma. Theory is about to join. Also dealing with Emma. Such an annoying part. Yeah, this is a quiet part. So if we have any donations to it, oh wait.
We can quickly shout out the other Medical Solid events coming up. We have this Sunday, June 20th, 7:45 p.m. Central European Summertime. Myself running Medical Solid 1. Any percent commentated with Nick Uppergreen. That's going to be great. Looking forward to that chance.
So many races, so many marathons.
Yeah.
And actually, next week, on the 30th, I want to say, if I recall correctly, I should know I'm staff. On the
June 20th,
we have.
Yeah, 25th to 27th, we have a few ones.
When is Pazzo's MGS one? God, I'm so bad at.
That's a little bit later. We can talk about Pazzo a little bit later. First off, we have actually UKSG June 25th, where we have Metal Gear Solid 2 HD any percent normal run by Solid Snake 16, for example.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
June 27th, the same event also, we have Joseph Joestar 316 going ahead with Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes New Game Plus. And just after that, right back to back, we have the Metal Gear Solid 1 All Bosses Races with, hey, Nick RP Green and myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
How exciting. What's coming after that? I know. Is it Miss Chelsea's has a run? There's 2 runs, but
yes, Miss Chelsea's also going to be First Fast.
First Fast. That's the one.
That's also June 27th, I think.
Very nice.
And yeah, El Paso's going to do Metal Gear Solid 1 100% first time. We have not made it fully a category yet, but he's going to do it on July 1st, 5 p.m. CST. Co-commentated by yours truly. Looking forward for that.
Or I'm not even good at pronouncing this name, but it's Complete-a-thon, I believe, which is effectively just a marathon for 100% runs, effectively. Yep. So we made up a category for MGS1 so Pazzo could be in a marathon.
Basically all codecs, all items, and all stuff. Like all bosses.
All codecs? Oh, man. But on PC, that's like, who cares? Because you just ring, press escape, problem solved.
Exactly, yeah. We're gonna call Natasha for once. We're not gonna ignore her existence.
But,
so that will
it's
be
actually...
fun.
It's really interesting, actually, that 100% in MGS1, because I don't think, outside of like MGS5, there's been 100% run done of any of these mainline titles. Like, I mean, it just doesn't really happen. So it's really cool. And I'm actually looking forward to watching that because I've not seen one before.
Yep.
I did actually try years ago to do a 100% run of MGS2, which is basically amounted to all items and weapons. And
all
on normal.
On the Dartax as well.
No. That's a whole lot. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Because the hell with that. I wanted to have fun house. I wanted to have fun house, that's why.
I see.
But yeah, I was doing it on normal and I got to the raise by the time I realized I didn't pick up any body armor.
No. Oh no.
So I basically just did a really slow none.
Yeah.
Really slow, 80%.
Looking forward to the events. Just before we enter in the ammo section, we have also SGDQ, or Summer Games Done Quick, where we have 3 of our favorites running. First, July 5th, or July 4th actually, in US time, will be Metal Wolf Chaos XD by Blue Metal. Same day, we'll also have Pythonicus with Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. That's a rare occurrence.
First
and
time
July
at SGDQ, by the way.
Excellent. Yes, and July 6th or 7th, overnight, there will be Apache Smash with Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater HD, European Extreme, and if you can make it happen, hopefully also in a tuxedo.
That is going to be so much hype, bro.
Absolutely. I'm going to stay awake for this one.
And yeah, no, MPO has actually never been at a GDQ, ever.
Yep.
And Python has been trying for years. But I was so happy to see that he got in with it this time.
Yep.
Because MPO is kind of one of those forgotten runs in its own little way. Like, people don't really think about it.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a forgotten game too, a little bit. Like, who cares? It's on PSP. It's a bit toss. It's not the nicest game to play, but it's a really fun speedrun, I must say.
Yeah, definitely it's interesting. The parts that I saw, I think Portable Ops, it was Infinite Missions or something, and the relay race lately.
That's a whole different game entirely. That's Puyo Plus.
Yeah, but there's also one of the Portable Ops one on PSP. Speaking of forgotten games, that was what it went. Who has sweaty here says BSP? Well, right now at least there's a chance to relax a little bit.
I will say the only difference between PO Plus and MPO is one is a good game, the other isn't. But yeah. But yeah, this is like a very, very quiet section. I like that Claim Siege using his scope. Those are good strats. I like to use that too. Because you can keep like a wide angled view of the whole place. But yeah, this is basically, especially on very easy, this is probably the most boring section. your only objective is make sure Emma doesn't get seen by a cipher or a guard. And on very easy, that's not a terribly difficult task, as long as you don't like fall asleep.
Yep. I know somebody who fell asleep during a long wait session. So it's in Canada.
But yeah, there's just not much to say, really. That's why we're being a bit quiet. I mean, this is just shoot some stuff. You know, just shoot stuff. That's all it is.
Yep. At least we have a nice sunset going. Yeah.
It's a lovely sunset. It's a lovely view.
Yep. Video games, man. They're great. I should play them sometime.
But when you run this a lot, you have to stay here for like 5-6 minutes at a time. You kind of stop appreciating the little things like the view.
Yeah, in the panel sequence in MGS1 at least we have something to do. We have places to be. We wait like a minute at a time. Like, there's still a few of transitions here and there.
Oh, like that sus Harrier I did. Yeah, that Harrier bat was a disgrace. You had to cheat to come in and ask me, did I know what I was doing? Come on now. But no, actually, this has been a really good race so far.
Absolutely. Great entertainment.
You know, it's kind of kept you at the edge of your seat because, I mean, this could go either way as terms of Bath or JMC. It's definitely not a foregone conclusion. I mean, you have the Tengus, you have Rays, Solidus.
Solidus also, I think, yeah.
Bam 2 even, Bam 2. Maybe JMC gets like a lucky headshot. Who knows?
Let's see it.
I'm excited. You excited, Chris?
I'm very excited.
Well, calm down a bit now. It's late, you know. Don't be getting too excited.
Gotta go to sleep at some decent time at least.
I might go to sleep right now, not gonna lie. Wake me up when that sniper's over.
Just gonna quickly go under the bed, and then wait until you see me. Alert, I'm like, it's just hiding.
But yeah, I mean, we have to like make jokes here. We have to do something because there's no gameplay to talk about, so to speak. So, but
oh, here we go. He's being running into Vamba and insta killing. Jesus Christ, not even scoping.
Whoa, bodied. So that was wicked fast, honestly. Good lord. There's riding with his sunglasses. That just made that a whole lot more cool, in my opinion.
Absolutely. It's a swag factor.
Yeah, that little shot of riding in the sunglasses after he just bodies Vamp, like. Classic. We love to see it. I don't know. Will he make it though? Will he make it to the Shell Encore in 1200 seconds? I'm not sure. I think that's not enough.
Oh, is he?
It's asking a lot, I think. I mean, that's only it's only 20 minutes. I mean, jeez. Oof. I love how they actually give you 20 minutes as well. Like 20 minutes to cross the bridge, basically.
Yeah.
What the hell would you be doing for 20 minutes that you wouldn't make it in that amount of time? Or was I wonder if that was much the point? Like, there's no way you can screw this up. I found when I fell asleep. No, you didn't. Stop lying. You're a liar.
I love when Snake has the sunglasses on and then a high five Zodacon over the death of his sister. It's like absolute madness.
I heard your sister died. High five, bro.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Hey, remember that sister that was long lost and was actually starting to forgive you? She's dead now. Jesus, man.
Yep.
This game has like, this game is hilarious.
And it's
you should do it politely. So this is kind of this is what I was saying earlier about the problem we're going to face with Theory is he is very, very far behind at this point. So catching up is not likely, unless the both of these guys have like a really bad time. That's not unheard of.
Yeah,
Tengus exist.
Absolutely.
Now if this was UEX or something, like yeah, maybe, but on very easy, it's not likely they'll have that bad of time. No, it's saying they had a lovely vamp.
Can't keep this up.
That was a clean vamp.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Yeah, all that for. That's right. Hey, Bath, I heard of you. I heard about want to know the Tengu skip? Alt F4.
People got me back in the day so often when I was playing Trackmania. I'm like, yeah, just use Auto 4. You go turbo. I'm like, oh shit. Fell
Bastard.
for it again.
Just press Control Alt Delete and shut your computer down. When you start back up again, you'll have skipped to the crowds.
Damn. Naked and sunglasses on.
Naked as the day he was born, bar a pair of sunglasses.
Yep.
I like how they took all his clothes, but the sunglasses they stayed.
Somebody there.
Yep.
We can't take a man's
Even
sunglasses.
Solidus was like, nah, I can't take this from me. Come on. Leave your sunglasses on.
What are you doing, Ocelot? Maybe he's blind.
Imagine.
What the fuck, dude?
We can strip it, but we can't take away his sunglasses. That would be unhonorable. Oh, BSP
What are you
getting
doing?
over the cap. Very nice.
You won't be cool anymore, man. Cop on to yourself. So this gap is actually a nightmare. Not gonna lie.
Yep. Yeah, I heard of it already.
It's not fun. So so it's actually, you wouldn't even notice as like an onlooker, but there's actually a trick to this room.
James
not to
did
judge
it as
him.
well. Nice.
That's nice. But there's a little trick to this codec, this room. You want to be in a certain spot because it ensures that you'll get 5 crumble calls and the 6th one will be rows. If you're too far up or too far down, it's random. It can go on for a little while longer and the rose call could take longer. So if you stand right here, it's always going to be the 6th. So that's important.
Good to know.
They're not just idling around in that specific spot for no reason. If anyone was wondering. Not that anyone probably was. I doubt it. And this is another one. This room is timed. Yep. And again, it kind of operates under the same theory. You have to be, if you're too far ahead or too far behind where Snake is standing, the room just won't progress, even when the timer hits 0. And it won't start until you swing your sword. So when you gain control, the first thing you want to do is swing your sword. And then you just kind of hang out and wait. You can practice your sword like JMC if you want. That's fine.
Sure.
This isn't Revengeance, though, so you won't be able to slice up the pipes in that.
Just PPK
So
the whole time.
Yeah.
Practice infinite Solidus.
What I like to do is just skate around. So if you spam L1 and move right and just kind of skates, and that's fun.
Oh, nice.
And I learned yesterday, actually, or not yesterday, the day before, that if you stand face, so the camera is like behind, looking at Ryan's back, and just keep pressing square, he'll kind of start to moonwalk backwards. And that's fun too. So for Tengus, you just want to kill them all with an AK. Let's just do it. A little interesting thing about very easy is as long as you have a bullet or 1 ammo in whatever gun, Snake will give you infinite ammo. So for the AK, you want to make sure you have at least a bullet, and then you'll get a full AK for Tengus, which is really handy. Bath did have a little bit of trouble with that door skip. That door skip is actually a nightmare, not gonna lie.
Gosh.
So let's see how JMC handles it.
Oh, nice. At least it looked nice, I have no idea.
Yeah, that was nice. That was very nice. Yeah, JMC was first try. So
Oh
this is
no,
another one.
BSD, game over now. Hang on, wait. That's not right. The classic.
Fishing
Fishing
nailed.
nailed.
Did you
Hey.
mail your fishing? What is it Pythonicus always says here? Your daily reminder that your fishing has been mailed or something like that.
Yeah.
And if you don't receive it, like, what was it, 3-5 working days, contact your local post office or something. It's like every time that happens, it comes out with that line, and it's just hilarious, man.
Amazing. Yep.
So a funny thing is that fishing mailed is not just a meme. It actually signifies that the fight is a third of the way over. So the sooner you see those, the better your fight is going. Now, unfortunately for JMC, there is very little chance he will catch up the bat at this point, pending he doesn't have a major flub at the Rays or Solidus, which could happen. Could happen, but he does need Bath to make a mistake. There's just not enough time to save here. Otherwise, he does need Bath to make a wee mistake or two. And it's kind of crazy because Bath started off this race behind, and he's looking to kind of finish it as the winner.
Absolutely smashed it here.
Which kind of goes against me saying that he was the one who rejected our good luck and then screwed up. But I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, apparently you can. If you're really, really good.
Today, every day is school there. But yeah, we're starting to, so the race on very easy or, well, they're easy, I'm not gonna lie. What you'll be hoping for is they can get 2 open mouth shots and then just finish it off. It might not go that way, but we'll see. Now, if Bath can land those open mouth shots and kind of finish the fight really quick, it does put JMC in a kind of awkward position, but if he does have a kind of mistake, he gets knocked down or whatever, it does give JMC a good chance to catch up. And then Bath just rinses the race, doesn't even care.
Are you awake
no
yet,
problem.
Jack?
There we go. So we're getting time RTA for the first one.
AI is corrupted beyond repair.
Very soon.
I admit that I underestimated you.
And of course, RTA in this game is a meme, so don't worry about it. It's all about the IGT.
So in comparison will be IGT, but still. For these community races, I always like to look at the RTA as well.
So JMC also had a nice race here, so it kind of Solidus could be the difference between a winner or a loser here. It's not over for JMC.
Yeah.
He definitely could pull it back, providing Bath Solidus is not ideal. Bath, what are you doing? Okay, come on.
There we go. This first mix-up.
I actually thought his triangle broken or whatever. I thought his triangle button had broken there or something.
Oh boy.
I was like, oh no. Oh no. But no, he was just memeing around.
Yeah. As you do, of course.
Theory's just wasting all his bullets, good man. Or is he trying to... I think he was trying to get him to 69.
Oh. No, the best coded call gets skipped right away.
Yeah.
Unforgivable.
10 rations. I don't know if that's enough. I think he might... Oh, that might put him in a perilous position. 10 rations for these rays. Sure.
Alright, please begin ready here. Counter-attack coming in.
Lovely. Very nice. So what we're to see here is they'll strike Solidus 3 times. You'll always punch him at the start, because if you try and slice him at the start, he's just going to like dodge backwards, and it's just a waste of your time.
Yeah.
And then from there, you just kind of want to... You basically just want to bait his missile attack, so you roll away, roll towards him, quick 3 slices back. Do that once or twice, and then from here, we're hoping for the people's elbow, as we like to call it. Effectively, what we want Solidus to do here is elbow our sword. Not what he's doing to Bath right now.
Yeah.
That's nonsense and it wastes a lot of time. You don't want to see that.
There we go. 56-34.
Very nice, Bath. GG.
GG.
So unfortunately, JMC just couldn't. He just didn't get those mistakes from Bath that he needed. Both very, very good runs, all the same. And it's very impressive. That was a very impressive recovery from Bath, I have to say. To kind of pull things back to what he did. It's just really, it is unfortunate about Theory. I mean, he kind of pulled ahead early, but he just had some... Oh, sorry, he pulled ahead. Yeah, he pulled ahead right.
Yeah, barely. Like JMC and Theory were on point, almost.
And then the holes happened. But I mean, look, hole 1 happened. It's just... That's the peril of running MGS2.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Congratulations to both of these guys. GG.
Congratulations
to Jeans and JMC.
I think it was a 57-13 if I saw correctly, and now we're just waiting for Theory, and of course we wait for the IGT for the final comparison to fully have the picture ready. Yeah,
because I mean, another thing to keep in mind here is JMC actually had a few frame drops, so
he's on a laptop of sorts, I can tell. It's not the most powerful thing.
So the IGT could give us a different story here. I'm not gonna lie. It could give us a different... We've seen it before. We have actually seen this before, that somebody won RTA, or lost RTA and won IGT.
Wow. Well, let's see how it goes then in a few minutes.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
It gets interesting. Hell yeah. I always love the fight against Solidus, and only like when I did Extreme Run, I noticed like, oh wait, you can change your sword, so it's actually not lethal. Yeah, see a few more slices. Cover the last third of them. There we go, 58, 56. So yeah, we're just waiting here. I'm going to mute the credits because I'm not entirely sure about, of course, what will happen with music and copyright and everything. So please forgive me. It's a lovely song to play in the end. I'm just going to play some D&B here by Pretzel Rock. And yeah, just got confirmation I better mute the credits. So good thing I did. Thank you very much for the reminder.
Old DMCA.
Yeah.
Mind, I don't mute the credits. Like, so close my fucking Twitch account. I don't care. I'll make a new one. Make a better one, stronger, faster, etc. Can't stop me. The DMCA. God help us. Like, I've yet to get a strike from playing the credits. But yeah, it's probably safer to mute them, especially when it's playing 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, I could play them all 3 at the same time. Maybe then it would cancel each other out.
Yeah. But then on YouTube, I always get, like, well, no, not with MGS2. MGS2, I've been left alone for the most part. With MGS3, I always get a copy, what's it called, a content ID or whatever it's called?
This is just, yeah, content notice or something.
Because of Star Sailor and MGS1 as well, always. But what's funny is it's not actually the person who wrote The Best Is Yet to Come, that song at the end of MGS1. It's like some bloody DJ or something who did a remix of it. So it's like,
oh my god.
It's like not even your song.
Music. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like not even your song. You're a shit remix for it. You're just trying to like content ID everyone. Like, get a grip on yourself, man. So I always counterclaim that because it's ridiculous. Just out of spite. I don't make any money off YouTube anyway because I'm not a YouTube partner. Yeah, it's just out of sheer spite more than anything.
You just want to have it clean there. That's the whole thing. That's the idea.
It's like don't be like that. Don't be like that with me. Come on.
Another thing why I love playing MGS1 on PC, you skip the whole thing that gives me trouble. Because I did once on console, and then the credits instantly got snapped away, and I'm like, oh, come on. What are you doing?
They mute it on Twitch. They mute your VOD. That's really annoying. Especially for if you forget to record in a game that, like, because some games just won't accept that. Like, if your audio is missing, your run is rejected immediately.
Yeah.
So, always local record. Always.
Absolutely. Yep.
I hope all of these guys are local recording as well, or I'll be very disappointed.
I decided a local recording of this one. So we'll see what we'll do with that. And of course, also we'll be here on Twitch. True.
Mind you, I don't reckon any of these guys got a PB here.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Maybe. Because 57 RTA, there's like a 2-minute difference between RTA and IGT. It could be for Bath or JMC. Let me check the leaderboards real quick.
Yep. I just asked in chat anyway, like, what's a PB? Can't say goodbye to DMCA.
Can't say goodbye to DMCA. Who wrote that? I want the man. The MGS2 substance. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm really starting to get sick of MGS2 boards. Like, being split up all over the shop. Good lord. Okay.
DSP has 104.14. Fury has a 104.32. I think JMC just got a 105 or something.
Well, JMC definitely has a 104. He might not have submitted it yet, but he definitely does.
Okay.
I'm 99% sure Theory has a 103. Well, his splits have 103 anyway. Yeah, so JMC is 103.48 and Bath is 104.16. I think Bath has actually been struggling a little bit to get into the 103s. So this could be the run that did it for him. Because if he's a 57 RTA, 2 minutes off that'd be 55, 9.5 minutes of credits. He might have just barely gotten the 103, but I'm not sure.
Yep.
I don't want to speculate because I could be dead wrong, but who knows? You got a god, Ames. He did that at least. I'm still shocked by that, actually. That's crazy. A god aims. My goodness.
Yeah, my god. You see it already.
Oh, it's like seeing, I don't know, a Sasquatch.
I mean,
Right,
have
no
you
joke.
seen one? I didn't. So
Yeah.
at least I can say it's in God Aims now.
I'm on my backyard. What are you talking about? Just keep him in the shed.
Oh, okay. Well then. I kept my zombie friend there.
Yeah.
You got the reference. Ah,
Nice.
good old movie.
Good lord. Goodness, James. Good lord.
Keep it in your pants on the commentary.
Exactly.
And Raichu as well, of course. Yeah. Thanks so much, man, for joining us here. On a whim, basically. Foxplane just doing a best of 5, I think. No, best of 3 tanker IL, like this morning. And we're like, yeah, that's fine, we should do more of that. And then all of a sudden this evening, we're like, yeah, we should do full game race. Freeway, let's go.
Well, as I said, we used to do them every Saturday a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
It used to be like a consistent thing every Saturday. And it just kind of fell off. I guess people just kind of got bored of it, I suppose.
Yeah,
And I've always been a bit saddened by it in a way because they were fun, but and it kind of kept you in practice if you liked it or not, because you were forced to play the game at least once a week, right? Well, not forced.
Exactly.
But if you want to be in the bloody race,
You can
forced.
measure yourself, right? Because it's just a one-off chance to show what you can, and you definitely take notice. Once you get a free side-by-side view, right, you can really compare and contrast, like, what am I doing? What's the other one doing? It's definitely fresh. And I was definitely, like, when we had the Metal Gear Solid League happening, I always came back and analyzed my own race, and especially who I raced with, to see what they were doing better. And
Yeah,
definitely
exactly.
great insight. That's why I
It
didn't
is.
mind losing also.
Yeah, no, races are fun. Races are fun.
Yep.
Except when you lose and they're not as fun, but hey, that happens sometimes too. Shout out to McFarlane Toys.
Honestly, if you're losing, the only thing you can do is just learn from it, continue on, and grow. I lost against Akuma with like 3 minutes difference and almost PB there. And then I came back like a long time and have now one world record in a category. I beat him in his own very easy all bosses category, and he needed to continue further optimizing runs. I'm like, hey, I did my stuff, right? It wasn't maybe in the league, but it's what outside, right?
So Bath has a 1:04.23. That is very close to a PB. It's a 1:04.16, so that's only
Sweet.
less than 10 seconds. That's 6 seconds, question mark, give or take. No, not even. It's some amount of time off his PB. Very close. JMC with a 1:04.40. Again, very nice, very respectable. I mean, a 1:04 like that in a race, there's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. PC conversion success. There was no success important in this game to PC, let me assure you. We all use V's fix. God bless V.
God bless.
Gentleman that he is. Lord's work, etc. But yeah, these are very respectable times. Very. Yeah, Bat's gonna have a field day with his jeans. L jeans, he's gonna be happy. So we have our winner. The IGT confirms.
Yep. GG's all around. Very nice.
She's laughing at her Transformers.
Yep.
We're just waiting on Theory here before we finish up.
Yep. Should be done soon as well.
Oh, JMC with the gifted is getting a gifted sub.
Deserved it. Definitely great entertainment.
Where's your turbo god now? Oh, here we go. Well, how about this, Bath? If you use turbo, you probably would have PB'd.
Super close to that.
Just saying. Just saying.
And we're still getting ready, and they can stop the timer, and there we go. 1:06:46.
Very nice.
Not too
Very
shabby.
nice.
You
I mean,
always
look.
underestimate races, what they do to you, stress and stuff like that. So being not too far from a PB in general is always good.
And I mean, he has 4 continues. He had some upsets. I mean, look, you can't. These things happen. These things happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
They can't be helped, especially in like a race. Like, it's a no reset environment. It's a stressful bloody environment. And I would be happy with that time, to be honest.
Yeah, me as well. Because I would just
Yeah.
need to learn first.
And like, that's the main thing. The race was for fun. We weren't.
Exactly.
There's no prize here.
Yeah.
No prize.
As long as
money.
everyone had fun. Fury had fun, as you can see already in chat. JMC also had fun. BSP as well. Fantastic stuff.
We'll discuss my pay afterwards. But
Yeah, we talk about that later. So we'll be coming back, of course, with another race in Metal Gear Solid. No matter which one it is, this will be a new thing that we want to do here, or somebody else. Maybe just make it circling around, you know. Maybe next time it's on Raichu's channel, maybe next time it's on JMC. So we're definitely looking forward to that. Thank you so much again, Raichu, for commentating with me here. Thank you so much to JMC, BathSaltPeanuts, and Fury, of course, for the race today. Great fun for all of us. And I would say with that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon again to a new race or new run.
about my pay.
Bye-bye!